Pichu or Pikachu usually swings pretty heavily in Pichu's favor. Because I think Snake can struggle a little bit with getting rushed down and comboed, and especially considering he's quite heavy, he can fall into a lot of traps too. So I don't know, Ally, we'll stick with Snake for now, and I think we'll really just see how Black Twins can deal with it. But we might potentially see a swap tomorrow, but I'm not too sure. He definitely does it for Pikachu, but I might be wrong. It might do it completely differently for Pichu. So only time will tell. Let's see as we get into the winners finals.
So here we go. Get hype. Black Twins versus Ally. Game 1, winners final.
Again, we see that patience coming out from Ally, just waits there. And it's actually interesting because, oh, never mind, there goes Pichu.
That's not very interesting. That's a typical Snake up tilt at 10%.
He's looking for something. I'd say Pichu, or Black Twins as well, is also very well known for actually being incredibly patient when the opponent is kind of just throwing out a lot of moves. And it's also quite demoralizing for the opponent to be like, oh, the small little Pichu just didn't even get phased by that. Oh, narrowly missed the sweet spot. Down smash just not quite shield poke even towards the end of that. Oh,
wait,
oh, no, he hits himself.
Yeah. So that's what we call a calculated play.
It was all part of the plan.
It's a mind game. So now Ally killed himself, so he's sending a message to Black Twins. He's saying, look, I can kill myself, but you can't kill me.
The only person who's gonna kill me is me.
Exactly, and that's what he's been thinking. That's the mind games. However, Black Twins appears to be disagreeing with Ally and saying, no, look, I can kill you too.
Oh, okay, that sending down there. Actually, no, he didn't get hit by the spike box, so that's probably why. There's a grenade on the. Next time I see Pichu holding a grenade, it's really gonna scare the living daylights out of me. Down. Oh no, back throw. Could have scratched. Pichu was very light. Oh, okay. Black Twins does bounce off the Nikita.
Yeah. Now, Black Twins, if he can take the stock before Snake, this would be quite impressive because he is a Pichu at 157 right now. Anything will do it.
It's honestly like saying a unicorn, to be honest. It never really happens. 159% Pichu with that rage. Oh my goodness. He almost made great use of it. Dash attack from the other side of the stage at 174. Pichu is donezo.
Yep, dash attack will take it. But now Pichu's got no rage to take out this Snake at 128. I don't think he'll need it though. Snake is getting pretty... He just picked up the grenade and threw it back at him.
The absolute madman.
The absolute madman actually did it.
Oh, okay. Looks like he was maybe trying to B-reverse the down B and instead actually goes for the side B.
Yeah, unlucky. A little bit of a misinput there from Black Twins. Nonetheless, Ally's sitting pretty at 162. Pichu is actually going to try to forward throw him.
Oh, the grenade was still. Oh my goodness!
And then,
what was that mix-up?
Wait, how did he do that?
I think he dropped like a grenade off the. Oh look, I'm gonna have to check the replay for that one.
Okay.
There was a grenade there.
Quite frankly, you just don't know what happened. You just don't know, and you don't ask questions.
That's the lovely thing about Ally. The least questions you ask, or the less questions you ask, the better.
Yeah, and Pichu also just did throw a grenade and kill him, by the way.
Pichu's like, oh, I can use these. Oh, waits him out. Yeah, there we go. And gets the dash attack. Doesn't kill. Oh, yeah, uses that down air. And down air into getting hit by the... Oh, he had a bit of an extra explosive F-tilt there because he was still holding his grenade. That's a Galaxy Brain play by Ally. It didn't really explode on his hand, but it looked cool as hell.
And that is game 1 going to Ally. Right away, Ally proving to Black Twins that he is here to stay. A pretty dominant victory there. It wasn't that close.
Yeah,
but now Black Twins got to bounce back, and I think he will. I think he knows exactly what he's doing.
You know, I always wonder as to what level of kind of counterplay each player is going to go. They're like, all right, so I saw that they did this, so I'm going to try this. But then maybe the other player is going to be like, well, I know that they saw me doing this, and the mind games start happening as well. But we see the swap to Roy. Okay, so another character who's also great up close and personal, but this time he's got a sword.
We saw him play Roy earlier against a Chrom, right? And whose Chrom was it?
Against Smox Chrom.
Against Smox Chrom,
yeah.
right.
And it had a commanding lead.
It worked very well. You said we would maybe see the Mario, and I think that I would love to see Ally's Mario. That would be like legendary.
I think, yeah, it's definitely great against, I think, yeah, Pichu and Pikachu.
But what about Roy?
I thought. Oh, I don't know. Oh my goodness, Black Twins is throwing out some teabags. Ally, I don't know if he's going to take that.
Bit of friendly banter between these two.
Yeah, it would be, you know, so long as they know each other, I think that's okay.
Two respected players, so like worldwide, so you know.
Yeah, I'd say it's yeah, top of Toronto versus top of Montreal right now. So I think they definitely know each other.
Oh, Ally with a good read on the get up from the down throw, but I keep calling. Why do I have the sense to call him Diego. Black Twins.
His name's just right there.
Yeah, it's just hard to miss. Please, Smash players, make your tags your names.
Oh, nice F tilt. Oh, okay. Oh, not F tilt, rather the jab. Nice back air from Ally.
Yeah, he's gonna throw a back air. Back air is like a good kill move for Snake, I think.
Oh, wow, drops down to the
untechable. Untechable. The red circle came out there on the corner of the Yoshi's Island, so untechable for Ally. Great stuff from Black Twins. And suddenly this Roy is in charge of the match.
Oh, definitely. And I mean, I don't even think Ally was expecting just to drop down into the fair. But that in that tiny little gap that he managed to get that in, that would have been the sweet spot too of that forward air from Roy. That's the real moneymaker. That's the damage dealer. Oh, okay. That probably would have killed if you got those sweet spots there as well. That's a big old strong move.
Black Twins is really utilizing those falling aerials. Like, he does that so well. He goes falling up air or falling back air, like he just tried right there, and combos it into something else.
Yeah, it's falling up air into imagination, really. Roy's got a lot of good options, especially if he gets the sour spot too.
And he's about to take him out here with one of those moves, just like you said.
Nice. Uses the iframes of that throw to avoid Ally's grenade too.
There you go.
Nice. Walks up F tilt. And he's done for. That is going to be game
And is he taunting? 2. That's taunting, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I didn't quite catch that. I just saw Ally in the bottom kind of smiling about it. I think they're both having a laugh.
So if you're Ally here, do you stay on Snake?
I'd say so. I think if you're sticking to your guns, then I definitely would say Ally wants to be staying with Snake, and you can probably get a bit of counterplay. But at the same time, I do feel as though Mario can pretty easily counter a lot of what Roy has to offer. I think, like, especially his recovery, I think he's incredibly gimpable when it comes to his recovery.
Alright, so I would be interested to see Ally switch here, but I don't think I think he's going to stick with his Snake.
Oh, sure, thank you. Fantastic. Alright, so we see Roy.
I think that's a good time to shout out TOs. Great job, TOs.
Yeah, fantastic stuff. Thank you for having everyone from Montreal as well. It's been an absolute pleasure to be here. Ally is hovering that Mario, but Ally does have tilt stick, I think. Still, Ally's a pretty big user of smash stick, so I don't know. Alright, no, he's going back to Snake. He was considering it. He was definitely tossing it up. He's making me sad, but I think that it's the right choice. Yeah, ultimately it's obviously I think he knows what he's up to.
And here we go, game 2. Game 3. 1 Black Twins and 1 Ally. So I'll be interested to see the winner of this. If Black Twins does win this, if I'm Ally, I have to switch to Mario.
Oh, surely.
And this Roy has just been all over Snake as of late, so I'm kind of excited to see what kind of adaptations Ally will make to be able to take care of Black Twins' Roy.
I think really just the pressure that it gets applied from so close is really a bit of a foreign concept to Snake. I mean, obviously he's got really good, neutrals in general, like his jabs and his A buttons and whatnot. But I don't know. I think just the sheer amount of pressure that can come out of Roy in such a small time is quite overwhelming against someone whose main projectiles, or whose main damage dealers are the projectiles. Or the grenade kind of slowly falls in.
So once again, Roy kind of taking space, marking his territory for Ally Snake, who does not have a lot of space right now. Looking a little bit hopeless.
It was a beautiful line that he drew there with that F tilt. He just drew it right down and he said, you're going to stay here, but Ally just kind of retaliates, and now we're back to even.
Yeah, it looks like I said Roy had the space, but then Ally just takes a bit of the space himself and says, my space now. They're like playing Risk, and they just exchange countries like several times.
Oh wow, there we go, using that bit of a beefy up B, passing almost through the ledge there. Oh, nice parry. That's got Ally. Fantastic.
Now Ally does have the lead in this match here, although Roy can get a few nice combos. It's the same thing as Simon Belmont, I think. Snake just needs to stay in the middle of the stage and keep Roy away to get damage. As soon as Roy gets him just like this, he can make some better stuff happen here.
And I think really as soon as Ally gets him off stage, it's really, really in Ally's favor. But I don't know, Blacktwins isn't really going to let him do it. Honestly, how did they get a car up here? We're in Smashville. Everyone's got a floating platform and there's a car in the background.
Well, when it's, I don't know. KK Slider's got some pretty big arms. But meanwhile, Snake has some pretty big arms too, because he sends Roy all the way to the blast zone, and an even bigger missile, Nikita, as a matter of that fact.
It's a pretty heavy rocket launcher, but Snake is making it look easy.
Oh, great job! He goes around, turns around, avoids getting grabbed by Ally, and still makes it back home for dinner. Great job by Blacktwins, although he does need to take out this stock, because Ally is getting some free percent here.
Oh, tries to call him up the forward smash. Probably would have killed as well. 38%, but that fully charged. Oh, nice. That grenade actually might have saved his life there.
Nah, I think he was dying. I think he wasn't dying either way. Still very cool.
It looked sick, that's for sure. I love explosions.
Explosions, yay.
Great success. Alright, so we've got Ally at 9%. Blacktwins got a bit of damage to make up at 67. Oh, nice. A great option coverage there by Ally. Had the grenade behind him. Oh, good call out with the down smash. Beautiful stuff. That was such a calculated option by Ally.
It looks like switching to Mario was, in fact, not the right call. Ally did a great job staying on the Snake. He's confident in his Snake, and he doesn't need to go to Mario. Yeah,
his playstyle actually, changed up quite significantly, and it really didn't let Blacktwins in. Which I think is, it's definitely the way to play this matchup. You see Roy, and you really either, you gotta run and hide, or alternatively, you just got to try and space him out until he kind of just can't recover.
Yep. Very good stuff.
Alright, so, yep, we got the Gold Roy, we got that Camo Snake, we've got the next game coming down the wire. Goodness gracious.
This is game 4 here. Ally up 2-1 against Blacktwins. Blacktwins gonna have to turn this around. He keeps going for those falling up airs. So impressive.
Oh my goodness, parries that. Beautiful stuff. Oh, but then Ally parries that in retaliation. I always love it when two players just parry each other. It's just like, look, you think that was cool? Let me show you what I can do. Oh, and oh, jeez Louise. Oh, okay, he does have his cypher. Oh, well done. Great recovery by Ally.
That was a bizarre series of events, but at the end of the day, both fighters are back on stage, and actually,
no.
Blacktwins gets gimped off.
Yeah, he did not have his jump, I don't believe. Or he might have used his jump as Ally hit the soft spot of his back air. So back air is also known as the jump thief.
Oh, right. Yeah, because he just jumped. He probably jumped, didn't even notice.
Yeah, exactly. He probably jumped right into it, unfortunately. I might be wrong in saying that. We might be able to check those tapes, but I believe that's what happened. Oh, wait.
No, he's stuck. He's stuck. He's stuck.
What's he gonna do here? Oh, nice, great call out.
Unfortunately, Blacktwins was not that high, so he did not die to the.
Goodness, look at that tech.
C4, but these players are so good. He sticks him again.
Stick?
And it doesn't even. It looked like it touched the ground. It looked like it went on the ground. But then he got up and it stuck to him.
Yeah, he might have almost just rolled directly into it. I'm not too sure.
You could see the confusion on their faces when that happened. If we could get a clip of that actually, because that was kind of weird.
Yeah, definitely. Blacktwins was not too sure of what happened there. But,
even Ally seemed to show a confused expression on his face, as if not exactly 100% on the tech.
Oh wow! So even when he was on the I thought he just got stuck again. Also, when he was on the ledge, that back air actually does hit him. And there you go. Even Roy's little fingers just kind of climbing up the ledge, and Snake's full body slam with his back air wasn't enough to actually get him off.
Alright, now Blacktwins got his winner's run on the line here. He's at 50% of those last stock. Ally sitting pretty with 2 stocks left and 95% here. So it's not out of the question for Blacktwins to take this stock here. But Ally's going to look to do some damage, keep him away with those grenades. But Blacktwins really close to closing out the stock. Just needs one more good move. A dash attack will do it.
Oh my goodness! He tried to fall with the tried to fall in with the neutral air, and then go for a follow up there. I don't think he was quite expecting to get a couple more extra jabs in. But if Ally did hit that, that would have been lights out for Blacktwins. Oh, there we go. The first hit of neutral air into the forward tilt. Nice spot dodge there from Blacktwins though. Ooh, okay, get the first parry, so at least he knows what to expect afterwards. Oh, great mix-up. Throws out the up smash.
Styles on the man. Styles on him. Gives him the Snake Metal Gear heel of shame.
Beautiful stuff. And great mix-up too. Throws up the up smash and he's like, man, I gotta recover low so I don't get hit by that up smash. And Snake just drops off and he's just like, but what about these size 12s? And just lands on him with the almighty foot.
My man had like the Air Force Ones coming in there. Hit him with the bada bing, bada boom.
Oh, and he was done for, yeah. So we see Roy, we see Blacktwins getting sent to the losers finals. Gonna go up against, I believe it was Smoke, if I'm not mistaken.
But you seen Snake's shoes for real? Like this man.
He's got those combat boots. He knows what he's doing.
This man is rocking some footwear.
Alrighty, so we're gonna have the losers semis. We're gonna have Fwed against Smoke, and the winner of this is gonna be playing